Hello everyone, welcome back to Katie Loves Katie, and of course I'm Katie. For those who don't know me, then I am Vietnamese and I am an English teacher. I have been teaching English for more than 6 years, so I know a thing or two about having a great accent, on how to study a language, and today it's going to be a video about how to sound like a native speaker. So don't you just love it when you're learning a language and you're speaking to a native speaker and they will be complimenting you about how great your pronunciation is, how they can't tell that you're a foreigner, you sound exactly like a native speaker. Oh my gosh, like that would be like the best compliments ever. Like I am obsessed with sounding exactly like the native speaker, how to get like the excellent accent, excellent pronunciation. So I know some people don't, I know some people that just want to converse in that language, being able to express themselves so that other can understand them, and that's good. They don't need to really focus a lot on their pronunciation or their accent, intonation and all. But however, there will be people that are like me, who is in love with sounding exactly like the natives. I don't know why, but then yes, that's just my thing. So if you are like me, then you are in the right place, because I will share all the things that I know and the things that I teach my own students on how to get a perfect accent, on how to sound like a native speaker. So if you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to let me know by commenting down below, and give it a like and subscribe to my channel and share it with the ones that needs it. So yes, let's get into today's video. Let's go. When we talk about accent, there are many aspects to this. So there is pronunciation, intonation, stress, pause, speed, a lot of things. So I can't cover all of these in just one video, so there will be many parts. So in this video, I will go through the first 3 tips that you need to start taking in order to be closer to that native accent that you wanted. First and foremost, you need to learn the alphabet and their sounds. Why is this important? Okay, so this is normally how it works. If you don't know their sounds, then when you listen to a word in that language, then your brain will start working to find the sound in your language that sound the most similar to that language to say it. So that is how it works, and this is what creates accent. So what is accent? Accent is when you say something and people know where you're from. So if someone is speaking in English and you can tell that they are from India, you can tell that they are from China or France or German, then it means that they are speaking English using their sounds. Okay, so this is really important for you to have a great pronunciation, is you need to learn the sounds of the language that you are learning. Every sound in every language has different mouth positions. Tongue placement, is it opened throat or closed throat? Is it nasal sound or is it oral sound? So there are many things that you need to be careful and you need to focus on in order to have a good pronunciation. I know it seems a lot, but there are many free resources online when you want to learn the pronunciation. So for example, if you're learning English, then you can search for the IPA. So that is the International Phonetic Alphabet, so IPA. Or for example, I'm learning Korean, so I need to learn the Hangul. Okay, so you can't just learn oh, this is the it's like the sound in English or something. No, they don't have the same sound. Some will sound similar, but normally they will have the slightest difference, and then you need to be able to notice that. Okay, so you need to learn the sound in that language. Really important. I tried studying Korean on my own because I feel like I'm pretty good with my ears. I am good with telling the difference in sounds. However, I actually took a Korean pronunciation course and it's completely life-changing. I don't think if I do my own research, then I would know that much, and I would improve that fast. So my sincere advice to you, if you are new, even if you have been learning English for a while and you don't see much of an improvement in your pronunciation, then you should take a pronunciation course, okay? Because sometimes you know the placements, but you don't know if you're pronouncing it right or not. So you need a teacher to listen and to tell you where you are struggling, where you got it wrong, okay? And how you can fix that. So that is my first tip, is you need to learn the sound and the alphabet, okay? Very important. After you're done with learning the sounds, the next thing you need to learn is the pronunciation rules. Have you ever heard someone, like saying every word correctly, just like in the dictionary form, but they just sounds really off and it just sounds really weird and awkward? Yes, it's because normally when a native speaker says something, they don't say exactly like how they say in the dictionary forms. For the ease of pronunciation, there will be rules that will help us to say things quicker and easier. And it's different from every language, so that's why we need to learn and try to understand it. Yes, so learn these rules and then apply it into your life and practice it every single day until you don't need to remember the rules anymore. So it's always learn and then unlearn. So you learn the rules, you remember like, oh, this letter goes with this letter, it becomes, this letter. But then after many practices, then you don't even need to remember the rules anymore. It's just gonna come to you naturally. Okay, so yes, the second tips will be study the pronunciation rules. So after you are done with, perfecting your pronunciations, with the sounds, with all the pronunciation rules, then the next thing you need to focus on is intonation. Okay, so this is really crucial to, having a natural voice, because if you have, the perfect pronunciation, but you saying it like in a monotone, then it just sounds like a robot, right? It has no feelings, no emotions at all. So that is why we need to focus on the intonation. Okay, so what is intonation? Intonation is the rise and the fall in a word or in a sentence. It can change the meaning, it gives feelings, it gives emotions. So this is why it's super important for you to practice your intonation. So if you want to improve your intonation, then you guys can watch this video. This is a video that I share about a method to help you with your pronunciation and your intonation, but mostly intonation. So you will copy the video, a native speaker, when they speak, like what word do they stress on? How does it go up? How does it go down? Right? But the fun thing about intonation is that it's not only up or down. Okay, so there are like combinations of this. There are sideways, up, and down, right? So that could be like sideways up, sideways down, or down and up and down. So you have to play with it a lot, and you need to use your ear to the maximum capacity of it. Okay, so for example, do you like me? Okay, so this is a yes/no question. So when people teach yes/no question, they will say that you have to go up at the end of the word, right? At the end of the question, right? So you go up with the last word. So for example, they will teach their student to go up, and then their student would go, do you like me? Me, right? But normally, when you listen closely to a native speaker, they don't say, do you like me? They don't say it like that. So it's before they go up, it has to go down. So that is the combination of the intonation right there. Okay, so it's like, do you like me? Me? Yeah, so that is what I teach my students in my course. So it's really hard if you are a beginner, if you are new to the language, and you can't hear those kind of things, right? So only, a person that already speak that language fluently, and then they will have time to, start sitting down and analyze the sounds. So that is another reason why you should take the pronunciation course as well. If not, then just listen to it many times, pay full attention to it, okay? And to figure out on your own, or you can just take advantage of the free resources that we have online, and I think you can still make the best use out of it. So those are the first 3 tips on how to sound like a native speaker. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you find it helpful, if there are new things that you have learned in this video, then please let me know in the comment down below, and please give it a like so that I know that you enjoyed this video, so I can make a part 2. And remember to subscribe to my channel, and you can click on the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Please remember to always be your magical self and shine in your true colors. That is it for today's video. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.